from the manufacturer's truss bar from Duotone.
Okay.
And this thing just didn't hold enough the pressure, and it just broke, and my kite was gone. So I started to.
You were just out there, like past on the other side of the line.
Yeah.
What time was it, dude? Was the sun still up?
4:35.
Okay, so you had like an hour and a half of light left.
Yeah. But
So then, what, you swam through the breakers and managed to like get your body onto the reef?
Right away when the kite was gone,
Yeah,
I started to
because
swim to try to get it back because it was not so far away.
you could see it still.
Yeah. And then, like 5 minutes after, you feel like there's no way I'm gonna get it because the current is so strong that I'm like trying to fight against the nature, not possible. And then I was starting to get super scared because I felt like I'm alone, nobody knows I'm here. My kite broke. I just got a board and myself, and it's high tide, and the swell doesn't allow somebody to see me because I'm like going up and down and really small.
Yeah, you're far out.
So I saw a boy, flotation boy, like one of
Dude, what are the
lights.
chances? You just
And
saw a
when I
boy.
saw it, I felt like this is my only chance.
Yeah,
I
fuck.
just go straight to the little boy and I hold it like for.
Man, that must have been a good moment when you got that boy. Yeah.
Oh, that moment was like I release, I breathe,
You can just be.
Because like I start to flotate,
Yeah,
And
I mean,
saw my kite going straight to project, and I start to yell for help. Nobody heard me. Nobody. And then a boat came on the way from the kite, a red boat from the project.
yeah, they've got two of them. Yeah.
And then I thought, okay, he's gonna see me. He was like going straight on the direction from the kite came, so he didn't saw me because I was a little bit in on the board, and because of the swell. So I was yelling, doing signs, everything, nothing.
Holy shit, dude.
So then I got super like
And you realize you're on your own, huh?
I got super scared because then I saw the sunset is coming down,
What?
it's coming and I'm alone, and now I know that the only thing I can do is just wait here.
Where was the boy? Was it this side of the breakers that you got back in, or?
It's like from the break point from the wave, it's a little bit behind.
It's behind. Why?
But
Okay.
just a little bit. Because
Okay.
there I saw on the geotopographic, I saw in the reef, he got like a break and like a curve up.
Okay.
And then it comes like a little tip, and then again, and then back to the other side.
So it's marking that the boats don't hit it or something like that.
Yeah, where it's the rock, there's where it's kind of like open the reef.
So
That's
how-
why the current was so strong.
So you got the current. You said it was taking you in,
Taking me out.
taking you
That's
out.
why I was scared, because it's taking me out on the open sea. Nobody see me. I died.
Yeah, dude.
But luckily I managed to get to the boy, to hold on the boy, and I started to think like, okay, the only chance that I got is to wait until the tide comes down again, and then I have the current will be a little bit less powerful. Instead of 5 meters per second, maybe 2 or 1 meter per second. And then I have a chance to maybe in that diagonal get back to the shore, anywhere, Boju, whatever, somewhere here on the limits from the island, But
To swim all that way.
so
Yeah?
then I swam without stop. I think it was kind of like 2 hours. I don't know.
Dude, if I walk like from here, I'm exhausted.
Oh, I'm so lucky. The thing is, I made it to the coral reef, and when I made it to the coral reef, it was not over, but I was like kind of like released, like I
Yeah,
was
you
like,
could put your.
okay, I can stand up, kind of like.
Dude, did you just flip over and swim on your back sometimes? Because you can't swim
I was
for.
doing that. I was trying every kind. I was on one arm, one on the board,
Yeah.
and my feet. And
You still at the
holding
board.
on the board.
Does the board float a bit?
The board float.
Okay, fuck.
That
Hallelujah.
was helping me a lot. So when I made it to coral reef, and I started to walk over the coral reef, barefoot, slowly.
And I walked that morning, and all I saw was seashells. And I don't like to wear shoes, but I had to wear the fisherman's shoes that day because the amount of urchins I saw, man.
But it was not the idea to get walking over.
How deep was the water? Waist high, or?
Nothing. There was no water at all.
So because it was totally dry.
You know what was the funny thing? The funny thing is, for all this time, there was so much beauty around.
You
know?
kept saying,
the sunset
dude.
was like beautiful, the moonrise was beautiful, the stars, everything. Even like being on the dark, holding to the boy was like kind of like beautiful and peaceful. So I was kind of like, if I die, it's not so bad, you know. Like, but it still was like, I can't die. I have a son. I have to go back, you know.
I didn't know you had a son. When you said that, brother, yo.
It was the only thing I was like, I have to go back to my son.
Yeah, I know. I would be exactly the same, you know. That's what came into your mind in the moment, that little boy. Yeah.
And then,
Bless you, dude.
Then luckily I made it to the coral reef. I walked until the tide was coming back high. And then I knew, okay, the lagoon is still there in the middle.
It's far, dude. I mean,
so I kind of start to swim again. Give all my heart in the last swim in.
yeah, because your body must have been exhausted, dude. I swim for 5 minutes. I got to put my feet down or I drown. It's simple.
I was exhausted and I felt like, but I can't stop. I can't do nothing.
No.
If I do, the current will drag me again out. You know? Because it's okay. It's coming in, but still I'm in the lagoon in between the coral reef and the shallow. I have to make it out. And I made it out.
You know the currents, man. I mean, it must be about 1 kilometer swim,
Yeah.
and then it may be 1 kilometer walk.
Yeah, look, where's the sailing boat?
Yeah.
See? Where's the sailing boat? There, from there, you know, it's like diagonal behind.
Okay.
That's where the coral is, and the lagoon is in between, in the middle. We don't really see from here very good.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I kind of like made it, and I was like almost like to fall on the floor and like hug the sand, you know, like.
The man who loves the earth the most right now, in this second.
You know, I was like, and yell for help all the time. Nobody listened. Nobody. I yelled for help to, even when I got into a shore. Nobody listened.
Seriously?
So I was inside a lodge, Serenity Villa.
Yeah.
And I was kind of like getting to the reception.
You washed up in Paja?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, dude. That's 6 kilometers that way, yeah? And yeah, I was walking there yesterday. There's loads of people, man.
That was a lot. But I made it back.
And they didn't, like, there was no one there to help or?
When I saw the security, he said like, yeah, okay, how do I help you?
You're just another holiday maker.
No,
Would you like a breakfast?
Yeah.
Cocktail for you?
Water. I was in an emergency. Please take me back home and give me water. What time is it? 3 a.m.
Shit. That is a movie, Augustine. That is a movie right there. Like.
I almost ended up like the 127 hours, like really shit. Cutting an arm or something. But luckily I managed. And God was on my side.
Yeah, no, totally.
If for some reason, let's suppose, the tide was down, but the current didn't like slow down, and maybe a little storm comes, and in the middle of the night, you know, and
Yeah.
the boy still, the boy cold and you know thirsty, hungry.
It must have been a tough decision to leave the boy. Yeah.
This moment was so. I was like,
Yeah.
times, you know, like.
It just feels wrong. I should just stay here.
Because if I stay,
You've got one way to float.
I
You can
have
live.
to make sure, you know, to wait. It's 12, 24 hours, but somebody will see me.
Yeah.
When the sun from the light, when the light from the sun, I will find, you know, probably. But I couldn't stay because I was like cold, hungry, thirsty, and I started to get tired, really tired. So I thought like, oh, what the hell, I'm gonna just fight, and I'm gonna fight until I'm gonna make it because my son, you know, is saying to me like positive things like that. And it's really, this was the key. All this advices from security and safety and how to deal with this and with yourself was like helping me so much. You know, I have all this curses and all that because of the mountaineering and the snowboarding and ski. You know, and it's also the same from the psychological side and to with the water. You know, but the procedures are different. But this helped me so much. You know, I now I
Not
know
to
it's
panic.
Like, it's true. You know, it's like that. Otherwise, I wouldn't panic and just die.
I think 90% of people, maybe more, wouldn't have made it back, quite honestly. It's your skill and, you know, the fact that you know this water. You're here for a month or two already, so combination of the tide at the right time, a boy of all things, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, wow, it's just incredible, dude.
You should tell me. I'm still thinking like, wow.
Like I'm sitting in Fumba with this guy, and we're
That's why
having
I'm
this
like, always
deep
laughing.
talk. I know you look so cool and calm. And I could feel it even through the phone. You were like, so like, yeah, but everything was so beautiful. And what was the other thing? You like said, yeah, you know, I'm here now, I'm alive, I'm not going to think about it anymore. Just the way you're letting it go, you know. I know you're living it now again, but just, I was like really struck by that, you know. I'm missing my flight, yeah, it's shit. But look what happened to Augustine in the last 48 hours, you know. Like, I said that to a few people, like, you know, whatever you think you're going through, Augustine nearly drowned on his kite.
I feel like that. You know, like there's no worse shit for me than Fridays in life, and I don't think nobody else on the island had such a bad time.
You make it sound easy. Because I was out in the water, on the reef and back the same day with a dhow. And that morning a squall blew in and we got some rain and we actually got towed in by one of the guys with a motor. And I could see if it was just up to us in that little sail, it was the shittiest dhow here,
What are you doing now?
we would have struggled.
I'm just gonna change and go to you and we have
Cool.
a beer.